Who else did you ride with?
My longest riding partners were Kofi and Hawkins. Longest. We called ourselves Kofi and I always called ourselves Team Dad. And it was really funny because Hawkins didn't have his children at the time. So Kofi and I we'd sit at Denny's, we'd order, and then Kofi and I would just get up, call our kids. Hawkins was like, you assholes, you're leaving me at a table by myself. Like, no one to talk to. I got nothing to do. So we just Team Dad. And then when Hawkins and his wife found out they were having a baby, he texted us. He goes, hey, guys, just want to ask if I can be part of Team Dad. And it was like,
wow.
Oh, man. And it was a really, really cool moment. And like now seeing all three of us as dads, I just went to SmackDown with Landon a couple of weeks ago. And one of the first people we ran into was Kofi. And he goes, like, the same reaction as all day today. Holy shit. What? Jeez, oh, Pete. Like, very Wisconsin thing. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Yeah. But it's so seeing all Hawkins' kids, I see him all the time when I'm out by him, and Kofi's kids. It's just like, would have thought? Not me. I would have never thought I would have had a kid. Literally in my whole life. Never married, never kid. Rockstar life, my whole life. It's the greatest thing, man.
You had a WrestleMania moment with Kofi.
Yeah, that son of a bitch. My best friend, literally my best friend in wrestling, him and Brian, my two best friends in wrestling. We planned the spot for WrestleMania 29, where I'm going to have a big, everyone's doing dives. Zach does a pretty shitty dive, but dive. And then I'm going to do a dive. R-Truth and Kofi are going to lift me to the top rope, and I'm going to jump. So I need to hold their hands to hang on to the top rope, though. R-Truth I knew and was buddies with, but not like Kofi. They get me to the top rope, and Kofi's not holding on. He lets go, and I go, on the DVD in the video, you can hear me go, hand. And I go, fuck it, and I just jump. I get to the back, and I go, you son of a bitch. He goes, what? I go, you literally just let go of me. I could have fallen back into the ring or onto the rope, whatever. He goes, no, I didn't. I said, oh, really? I said, let's watch it tomorrow on TV. We watched it. He goes, probably just lost grip. And Kofi is the king of excuses with his buddies, like sarcastic excuses. It's one of those things where you can literally hear me and see me yelling at him, hand. It's just not there, so I just had to jump. Yeah, he's just a buddy of mine. I love him. I truly love that guy. If I say about him, and I don't say it about many, I say it about him, if you have a problem with Kofi, there's something wrong with you.
Wow.
He is such a genuine human being. There's no, like, if you have an issue, it's your fault. I've never heard someone say a negative word about that guy. It's just the greatest human ever.
Well, how'd you feel when he won the championship?
Talked about it and hit the dirt sheets a couple of weeks ago. I was watching with my son, and it literally like welled me up because it was one of the most awesome builds. He was a guy that it wasn't like he even shouldn't have made it to that level, but you never thought he would. He should have.
Yeah. For
sure should.
He's so talented.
And always gets a great reaction. Always did everything they asked. That promo just popped up on my timeline the other day. The New Day promo with Redacted. And they're like laying it all out there. It was like heartfelt today even. And I was like, man, that night when he won, it's like the most I truly feel it's the most heartfelt moment of any WrestleMania ever. Any WrestleMania of all time. That's where fans can really take it and go, this is special. And this means something.
Yeah.
Wins and losses at WrestleMania can be cool and they can get a reaction. That one meant something for the very first time, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll ever be touched. For such a heartfelt, wholesome moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what else happened on that show.
35? Yeah. That was WrestleMania 35?
Sure. No, it wasn't. We're at 30. No, it's not 37 this year. It's 40. Oh my God. It's 40. I was like, it's not 2 years ago.
I can give you some 35. It was Triple H and Batista. It was Kurt Angle's retirement match.
Oh, with the nose thing. Corbin. With the nose ring?
Yeah. It trips when he walks into the ring.
Who does? Batista does.
Yeah.
Blutista? Was it Blutista? It was Blutista. Yeah.
Kurt Angle's retirement match against Baron
Corbin.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the match, or the whole WrestleMania was about 17 hours long. Yeah.
That's a long one.
It was the last
Was it
year.
the last one day?
Yes.
Oh.
And then the next year was no fans. So they were like, let's make this a 2-night event.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.